Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We're in part 4 of our series on coaching. We're going to talk about how to pick a coach. And I was up all night last night on Amazon, Adam, looking for a new computer backpack. And I'm thinking, you're looking at reviews, you're looking at the specs and the sizes and the photos. And it dawned on me, like, how do people go through this process in major decisions like, picking your new family doctor, or in our situation, a contest prep coach, somebody that you're going to trust your entire nutrition process to. So give me a short list on your end of how you would tell clients to actually shop for a coach.
Yeah, well, what I would definitely do is definitely email the coach. Make sure you have some sort of email conversation or, on the phone conversation with them. A few things too I would look out for: how responsive are they to your, email inquiry? How responsive are they to the follow-ups on that? Now, do keep in mind, hopefully that coach is taking care of his current clients before they're taking on more clients as well. So you always have to look at that on the back end of shopping. But also just how is that communication? Are your answers thorough? That you feel like there needs to be more follow-up? That might be something where you need to express, hey, I need more, just more info on what you gave me. And that might be a sign that you don't want to work with them if it's just too short and to the point. I would also look for your emails to be addressed well, where all your answers are questioned and you're not just shot like, here are my rates and that's it, Yeah,
and I would say, just like somebody who might be looking at a new employee, do a little due diligence, go through their social media, look at their background, look at their bio, ask for some of that information. I don't mind that. I have people all the time who say, hey, I'm interested in coaching. Why should I hire you? And some people have no idea even who I am. They miss that entire phase of writing in magazines, and now that this is all social media dominant. And it's fun for me to say, well, here's my best foot forward. Here's why you should hire me. But it's incumbent upon the person doing the purchasing. Buyer beware. Somebody could be pretty inadequate when it comes to experience, education, things like that. Look for their results. But I do agree with you, Adam. It's incredibly important to have some interaction. So it also never bothers me when somebody says, hey, can we talk on the phone? And I learned this from Paul Ravella. He said he won't even let somebody hire him without getting on the phone, because he wants to get to know them and wants to make sure that they know him. So you're already creating a little bit of mutual expectation, which is actually going to be our 5th and final segment in this series. So I agree with you. Anything else that you would tell somebody to specifically look for in picking a coach?
I do. I honestly think division diversity. If you go with a prep coach that's probably just all bikini competitors, I'm going to question their knowledge on human physiology, because if you have the ability to prep just only bikini competitors, why couldn't you prep a bodybuilder if you have great nutrition knowledge? So I really would look for somebody that's diverse in all classes, because chances are they have a more custom approach and can fine tune for a lot of different divisions and categories.
And I would also say you can even look for the opposite. Like there's no harm in specializing as long as that person covers your specialty. So now that I'm almost 50 and I have not competed for more than a decade, it's really fun for me to work with masters competitors. I had a client just win 2 first places as 60. I helped him win his pro card 15 years ago. And I have a client, we were just talking about, you and I hooking up at Masters Nationals at NPC. Got a client who's in his early 50s, and I'm having a great time because we can really relate. So I'm not just a coach for people over the hill, but it's certainly a place where I am, so it's easy for me to relate. So
the Masters competitors are a lot of fun usually. It's just like a different mindset and ball game for them. And granted, they want to win, but there's also just this other side of it where, hey, I'm this old and I look great and life is awesome, you know?
Exactly, exactly. And speaking of awesome, thank you guys for watching and liking and sharing. We got one more episode, episode 5 coming up in this series, and we will catch you then.